Yes, y'all. We're about to push up the tempo as we televise the best of entertainment television. This one is special because, like no other, we bring you in-depth analysis, good vibes, and tea. And of course, spill the tea. This is tea time, and let's get it popping already. With me today is the man who is always 1 mile away, my brother, man like Miles.
What's going on?
What's going on, my guy?
You actually introduced me properly this time.
Yeah.
One guy like that, Sha. But it's good. It's good. It's
you know, say you give me one bullet yesterday. You know, say I will cast you for television. So you get what you give me yesterday.
And it works for
make
you.
me begin to look you. Say
as one better person.
One better. You don't look nice. What's going on though? How you doing today, man?
Alright, man. Friday.
What was your Thursday night like?
Last night.
Yeah.
I slept. I don't understand. What am I supposed to do at night? You sleep now.
You sleep?
What did you do? You were working all night.
All I do is win.
Oh, you're winning.
I was winning on different levels, but I don't have to give you details. This one is not one of those in-depth analysis.
Well, in as much as you're winning, I'm good. You win, I win. We all win.
My guy.
That's what's up.
You see why they say you don't be like the top. If you like this cup, you don't do it.
Not the cup.
Anyways, guys, you know how we do it on the show. We bring you trending videos, and let's see the first trending video of the day. Speaking of smooth criminal, man. Now that guy was getting arrested by the cops, right? And then a guy just flew by. I saw the guy was getting arrested off his bike and just took his bike away. Like, how can
he just had that? Yeah, I'll be fine. All right.
And did you see the police though? I don't know if we could see that video one more time because if you actually think about the police officer saw him, but it was
they're more
concentrated on not losing the criminal. You get me? Yes, that was just very hilarious for me. Did you see the cop that looked up like, that guy they go with the bike?
This guy
but leave on. This one is more important.
Some people should arrest somebody like this while there's like a Lamborghini somewhere. I just walk by, just enter.
The Lambo. I don't move.
I move. I should respond criminal.
Anyways, man, guys, we have another trending video for you guys. Let's see that one real quick.
Main line. Call him. Call him up. Call him up and tell him what you want. So, in the lyrics of Ojue Legba, my boy WizKid says, call on Daddy. Call on Daddy, y'all. I'm sweating because it's hot in my car. Right now, the windows down. But just understand, I am feeling good tonight. This thing got me thinking God for life. I say, you to Eleba. They know my story. Since I actually looked at him and tried to read him again, but I know it's one part of the song where he be so I be feeling him on this part. I don't know what he be saying, and I have not learned the lyrics, but he be like, it's like a breakdown. He be like, see, amuna miyo niyo, amana mana salu, amale mele biya doru, mana mana balewa, amana miyo yo. Baby, I don't know what he be saying on that part, but every time when he get to that part, even like on the video, I be like, yes, me too, Wiz, I feel it. I don't know what you saying, but I feel you. I feel you, and I touch and agree with you. Cause whatever you saying, it got a whole lot of passion behind it. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know what he's saying on that part, but that's my favorite part of the song, baby. I get crumbs. See, I'm gonna be your Leo. I am feeling good tonight. This thing got me thinking God for life. I can't explain.
Guy, you're not gonna know the right part. Please.
No,
I said I was gonna challenge it this
I
morning.
love that. That's the right part. The Balewa part, that's it.
Balewa.
And then, you know what got me with this? It just shows you how global music is, right? Now, she said something. She said it was obvious that place was a breakdown. And it's actually a breakdown if you listen to it. So she didn't understand what he was saying, but she could feel the melody. Like, great stuff. I
think there's something about music,
right.
you know, when it is just, you know, straight from the soul, right? It begins to connect with a lot of people in different ways.
Right.
You know, when you're saying, you know, you're saying, there's no child that don't want to be grateful to their mom.
To their parents.
Right? Yeah, to the parents, you know. And you know how hard these women go, how hard these mothers go.
They go hard.
They just go like
they go hard.
100. They don't sleep. They're fasting and praying on a matter and stuff like that.
Women though, shout out to
So
y'all.
there's no way you won't, even if you're not understanding the lyrics of the song, you just know that that is a part that this guy felt from deep within. So big shout out to Wizkid for that one because Big Wiz, you know, killed that one because at the end of the day, you just know that the music, apart from Africa to the world, apart from music being global, you know, when your emotions are being felt in your music, it's a whole.
No, Ojuelegba had to be that kind of song because it's just like where he comes from.
Do you think that's Wizkid's biggest song though?
Ojuelegba.
What's your biggest Wizkid song?
For me, it would be Sheboluwa Loni. I love that song. That's my song. That's the song.
Oh my God. We're on the same page.
That's
but you tell me say Wizkid no go win. My 200K.
There was so much. You know
my 200K is still standing.
It's still on the table. Yeah, Essence is doing very well. It's doing numbers and all that.
So are you beginning to change?
I'm not changing that. I'm not changing.
Are you saying that Wizkid is going to get a Grammy?
No, he's not getting.
He's not getting a Grammy.
He's not getting.
Are you very sure about that? So you are still giving my 200,000
more than roll on self. Yes, I'm sure.
Dry Jokes Friday, is that what we're doing now? Anyways, guys, you know we have another trending video. Let's look at that. What? See, this is real life. You know why this video is on my trending video? They're just people that are saying that you are going.
People are not well in this life, bro. What?
That's a kid. Now, for those of you that didn't get the narration, right? That kid has been in the hospital for his whole life because he has a heart the size of a potato, right? And, you know, a foundation came together, you know, because he's been a fan of one of the football clubs that he was supporting and all that. And, you know,
just supposed to be like an exhibition thing for him to
just touch down. Let's make some money off it and give it to this kid so that he can have like a heart transplant. But one of the players just came from nowhere.
That guy is going through a lot, though. They should fire him, sue him. Come on, man.
And did you see what he did? Did you see what he did afterwards?
They celebrate, they jubilate like, who? I did this, I brought him down.
Nah, man. That's not right. But it's just real life. See, life ain't fair. Life ain't fair. Now, I was watching a movie yesterday. A child asked a father, is God bad? And what did the father say? God is fair.
Yeah, but God is fair, actually.
God is fair, actually, but sometimes, see, fairness is not what we need, though. Sometimes we need that.
Sometimes fairness looks like he's being against you, but he's just doing what you need to get you to where you're going to, basically. God is fair.
Man,
100.
guys, it's Friday. Like I tell you, see, on Fridays, I don't talk a lot. I'm just showing you guys, you know, what is popping on the internet. And trust me, guys, I have a super duper guys, you're not even ready for this Friday because it's a Friday like no other because we getting it turned. The DJ's in the building. Yes, I already let the cat out of the bag, but do not worry, I still got you covered like a sack. All right, let's see trending video number 4 real quick. Mr. Macaroni should have been the MC of that show. Freaky. Mommy, wow.
Oh God, the African,
to be honest,
African culture is rich. Just look at
really
those women that look like in the early
50s or early 60s, late 50s, early 60s, and they could be younger. Apologies, Mama. It's just maybe when people wear the
the girl just come for you, just say, hello, I'm 32. Like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean it to.
We don't mean it, man.
Just in case. Just in case. But
don't come wind up on us like that.
I enjoy the movement. Was that?
Yeah, but the African culture is rich. Do you think that, apart from the Caribbeans, do you think African women are the best, waist winers as well?
And I won't give it to African women. The Caribbeans have it.
No, I said apart from.
Yeah, followed by the Africans. Yeah, try.
I'm not even talking about Nigeria. Have you seen countries like Tanzania, Nairobi? Have you seen Gabon?
Have you seen?
Okay, Togolese, which ones are the ones that do the Makosa thing?
Benin Republic. Benin, yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Okay.
Anyways, guys, we have another segment before we start fantasizing and, daydreaming on this show. Anyway, all right, so this segment, right, it's questions, and then we just need to, dissect it a little bit. There's rich parents and there's rich parents that actually give their children money, right?
I'm with you.
Which would you go for?
Wait, say that again.
Now you have a rich parent,
right?
And then you have, another rich parent that gives your children money. Which one do you think make better parents? Now you're rich, you can provide all the basic amenities, right? You can provide, you can eat, but now I'm gonna use Davido as an example, right? Where Davido said, yes, his father is a billionaire, but he never got money, like he wasn't making money. That's why back when I was broke, that was his explanation for that song, which we know that, man, as long as basics are being provided in societies, we are good, man.
About go for a rich parent, I beg.
Rich parent, not the ones to give you money.
A rich parent will definitely give you money. Money will get to you one way or the other. It might not be directly. It might be through investments in your name. It might be through bonds in your name. Money will get you one way or the other. But do you believe
there's some rich parents that don't give their children money?
I don't believe that.
And do you think that wealth for parents is defined by the amount of money they give to their children?
No. Wait. Do I believe wealth for parents?
Yeah, wealth, right, is defined by the amount of money they give to their children.
Hell no. Is it about that? You can give your child everything in the world and you don't instill all the proper moral values in them. Like, so what's the point? The child becomes somebody, one of the people in Big Brother. I won't even mention names. Like, you can give them everything and you don't just...
Wow. Now, me,
just turns out like one person.
I just want song for this one. Cause my papa no be Dangote.
And she turned out right.
Oh, I daily.
And she turned out fine.
But we go day, okay.
But do not get it twisted, bruh. Money.
My papa don't get money, but my papa gave me money. He gave me money.
Money is important. Wealth is important. We need that. I beg. We need that. You think you go find like this money no day. But
I don't get money now. Why you want chase my helpers? Anyways, I'm 22 and it's 68. Will the relationship work? Or she's 22 and you're 68 in our case. Right. Do you think the relationship will work?
Yeah, it can work. Relationships has nothing to do with numbers. It has nothing to do with age. Yeah, do you know how many 22-year-old guys are marrying 60-something-year-old women or the other way around? It doesn't really matter. Just like one person will die before the other one. So one person will die first, quick. But it doesn't really matter.
But okay, so would you date a 68-year-old woman?
Yes, I can. Why not?
You would?
Why?
Why? Is it for the money? Is it because she would die soon?
What if she doesn't have money? What if she doesn't have money and I just connect with her and I like her and I fell in love with her personality?
Yeah, love is not defined by the age, right, and the numbers. But anyways,
love is sweet when money enters. Let's just put that on the table. Let's be talking about
this morning. DJ, but we don't do single our playlist already. Love is sweet, money enter, love is sweet.
Sweetest.
Anyway, all right, do you agree with Bayo? When you have money, you will understand that the weekend is not to wash clothes.
Even the weekend himself now, he don't cut in hair because I don't know say the weekend is not for hair anymore. When you have money, you're like, man, this weekend, some people when they don't have money, this weekend, man, I need to do my chores, I need to clean the house. Okay, you will not clean house, you will not even stay in your house. What are you doing in the house? What are you doing? I've seen this house all through the week.
Yeah.
What am I doing here?
I've been sleeping here.
Or got clothes to wash yourself, or the dry cleaners will come get it or something. Like
something we see.
I don't understand.
You don't even call dry cleaners. You will be too late to even call anybody. You're not getting it, my guy.
Day if I'm out of the house, the clothes will be weekend long. That's far. So from Monday to Friday, I'll not wait to Friday before I go out.
Yeah. You can't be like, so I can't smell salty for your shirt.
Like what?
Like you know the wash. Anyway, all right. So wife bought land, husband built house on it. Divorce occur. Who owns the house?
Wife bought land.
Mm-hmm.
The husband
built house on it. Divorce or call? Who owns the house?
Yeah, if you go by what's that thing they call that land property thingy thing? It's the owner of the
Land
land.
Use Act?
It's the owner of the land that owns the place.
The property.
Right, you can move your stuff out of it. If you have stuff in it, like properties and all, you can move it. But the owner of the land owns the building. You like it or not.
All right. So this next one, somebody said, since Adekunle Gold born, he just did drop bangers. School fees no be joke these days. Do you think that is the reason why Adekunle Gold has been giving us back to back?
Like, I think, apart from that, well, which is one of the reasons, I think Baba just think and say, Simi go soon get belly again. This one self we never even do finish. So he had to change his style. But I think he's been hinting us a long time ago, like, I want to change my style, I want to rebrand, I want to move into another lane. I think he's just exploring different parts of his music. Like, I can do this.
Have you listened to his new song with Davido?
Yeah, I listened to it.
Do you like it?
Or what's that?
Yeah.
Honestly, mixed reactions. Like
There's a mood for the song.
When I saw the whole thing online, I'm like, okay, this should be nice. I didn't buy it. It wasn't working for me. I downloaded it, like, nah.
I don't know what you guys are listening to that song, but you see that song is a vibe for me, like a 100%.
We're different people, but for me, it's not. Have you seen that? It's not even making the numbers. It's not making the rounds it's supposed to be making. If you ask, we have a DJ in the house, so we'll be asking her very much later. If you ask her, is it on your top 50 playlists when you're making? I'm sure she'll
Hi,
like,
Davido and Adekunle Gold, and I know she's listening.
She TikTok say yes,
yeah,
so because Davido feel they watch, say yes, man, I don't listen.
Who cares about Davido right now? All right, so if you died today and had the choice of going to heaven or resurrecting back to life, which would you choose?
Honestly, I'll come back to life, right? Because firstly, yes, I am a Christian. I believe in God. I believe in all that, but I don't even know if there's a heaven somewhere I'm going to. So I would definitely want to come back to life and live again. Like, there's so many things I've learned in my lifetime now that I want to start again.
There's a song by PDD and some girls, something Home. Please you can remind me of that song.
Yeah, PDD, Home. Home was the song he did for Notorious Big. Not Everywhere. Not that one.
No.
There's another one. I'm coming home.
See, that's the song I was singing as I'm entering heaven.
No,
I'm coming home. No, no, see, the trouble too much.
Bro, do you know how many people
suffer too much?
Well,
like
that's
my guy.
Do you know how many people are living in this world and it's
they say heaven floors have gold, you know? So even if I'm thinking of resurrecting...
What book in which one of the holy books says that?
Guy, he has gold. Where? The angels have golden wings. They say, I can even convert to Muslim so that I can have 7 virgins. Are you playing with me?
That's your reason why you want to go to heaven.
Hey, no, guy, they suffer too much. What do they actually do? Bruh, see, some of us have purpose, right?
And I will live afresh. I'll do it all. I'll do things
guy,
all over differently.
I believe in reincarnation, right? So
you believe in that?
Yeah, that's another level because sometimes you see some things and it's called deja vu, right? But to me, I think it's just one time that I lived in this world one time like that. So please, can I first go to heaven? If like say the people who don't go heaven come back now, then they get money. If like say they don't die before, you can't go heaven, you don't come back with the gold for the streets of heaven.
Okay.
Dry joke Fridays.
Yeah, I like it. Didn't work. It didn't work.
Anyways, guys, yes, it's time to go for a music break before we have the actual music, people. Let's go real quick. Yes, yo, welcome back. You know what time it is. It is still tea time. And of course, we're about to spill some gist for you guys. When I'm talking about gist, you know, we have big stories. And definitely, this is PlusTvAfrica, where the big stories definitely leave. And the first big story today is on Nollywood actress Tonto Dikeh, who has described herself as one of the most controversial people on the surface of the earth. The movie star disclosed that while speaking at an event. She said, "Thank you very much for having me. Everybody, my name is King Tonto. I'm probably one of the most controversial people on the planet. Proudly, and the only reason why I can be proud of it is because I'm not fighting it. I'm using it for my advantage. I'm using it for my growth. I'm using it for my satisfaction." And I think this is the part that I say there is no such thing as bad publicity. Yes, I know it's very controversial. I'm about to be, since she says she's the most controversial person, yeah? Let's get a little bit controversial. Do you think there's any such thing as bad publicity?
And there isn't actually.
All right, so I'm going to give you a case study on this
Please,
one.
go ahead.
Tega and Boma.
Okay.
Now look at the Big Brother house. Everybody bashed them. Everybody, but what happened? Their followers shut up.
Okay.
Now, from inside sources, these guys are beginning to get some type of endorsement. And a little bird told me that a sex protection brand, right, is about to endorse the both of them, a Nigerian brand at that. Do you understand? So a little bird told me, I don't know how true that is, so do not quote me, allegedly, right?
Okay.
They said they're about to endorse them, even though they have both claimed that they did not have sex in the house.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, did it work in their favor, yes or no?
I'll say no. You as a brand, will you endorse them? Let's be factual. You have
Depending
like,
on what I'm
billions.
doing. Now, imagine the first example I told you. I told you what is endorsing them.
Right.
Do you get what I
even
mean?
at that, I don't think those people. I don't think that's true. We're going to wait for another 20 years, and nothing will still happen as to that regard. I don't think anybody wants to endorse that. I don't care what angle the PR person wants to swing it. Like, oh, it was this. It was crap. Whatever happened between those two was crap. From this one
Start
said it's a
to finish.
script. This one said it was just a whole lot of BS. Like, and for the fact that one of them was married, one of them is a divorcee, and all that, a whole lot of come on.
What about in the case of Tonto Dikeh?
Yeah.
Tonto Dikeh has been very controversial. People
All her
have
life.
said all sort of things about her. She's been in different marriages and all of that, and none of them worked out.
Right.
Now, even the most recent one just crashed, right?
Right.
And then we're wondering what's going on with her. You know, there are stories herself from Bobrisky. So the only thing that is positive about Tonto Dikeh that I know of,
Right.
oh no, the only things now, because you know there are few, a foundation and the movie she created in the past. Because I haven't seen Tonto Dikeh in the movie for over
What
10
shade of
decades.
foundation does she use?
Oh my
'Cause
God!
I'm trying
Okay.
to understand what
All
you're
right,
saying.
Dry Joke Friday. She has foundations where you know she tries to help the needy, and she's been on PlusTvAfrica, and you know when we had a chat with her, she actually gave proof
Ife,
to all of those.
you help the needy. You don't need a foundation to do that. Anybody can do that. It's not.
Yeah, you
rocket
won't
science. It's
pursue
not-
my helpers this
it's
I
not
know that
magic.
I help
I'm just-
what needy.
I'm just telling you.
Even me, I'm needy.
But you still have some kind of needies. Right now, if you check the last line, she said, "I use it to my satisfaction." Tonto thrives on that. Tonto survives. Look, controversy is like oxygen for Tonto Dikeh. She loves it. It's something she loves. It's something she enjoys.
I'm gonna bring somebody else now. Let's go international. I'm
Right.
gonna bring 50 Cent into all of this there. 50 Cent has been one of the biggest internet bullies, internet trolls, and
Right.
all of that. He has trolled practically everybody.
Right.
He has talked down on practically everybody.
Right.
But this is the same guy who has created what's that movie now? Power.
Right.
This is the same guy who's made, you know, been an executive director to Pop Smoke's album.
Right.
This is the same guy who has made stars out of a lot of people such as
Right.
Lloyd Banks, Tony
Right.
Yayo, and the
yeah.
likes. Do you get what I mean? This is the same guy who started G Unit. This is the same guy that
Has
had Tekashi.
one of the highest selling albums.
Relax,
of all time.
I'm not done. Are you the one giving me 50 cents accolades?
Actually.
Relax. This is the same guy that has Tekashi 6ix9ine, right? This is the same guy that even though Tekashi snitched and it was against the street code, right? This guy stood behind it, said, nah, no, he messed up, but man, this guy has a lot of money to make on the street. We have never supported being a snitch. We have never supported that. But even the way he went about it, we felt like, okay, it was okay. This is the same guy who has trolled, you know, a lot of on-air personalities, and he doesn't really care about interviews and stuff like that, and he's still making it, and people are still supporting him. Now, what I'm trying to say from all of this is that, look, we're not trying to support, you know, negative vibe, but at the end of the day, right, there is no such thing as bad publicity.
No,
It
there
works for
isn't.
some people.
There
So if
isn't,
you're
but-
saying Tonto Dikeh lives and breathes for it, I totally agree.
Yeah, that's-
and if it's working for my sister, please, like, get it, girl.
Okay, let me get it right. Fine. You know, right now people are tired of it. It's stale. It's something like everybody like, okay, yeah, what next? Oh, she's going to come out as she had a problem with somebody. Like, you need to change that direction. After a while, it gets to a point it becomes stale. You can't keep living on that same path, on that same energy for too long. You get, she needs to change it. Find something else. Maybe she says she wants to have a sex change or something. And maybe that will get everybody to say, hey, ooh. But if she comes out and says herself and one guy
it's even
again,
going to be the same. I think Tonto should come back on screen. I think we need to see her on
bam,
screen.
produce movies. Do that. Produce movies. If you can't act no more,
Direct and produce.
Oh, no, she can't direct. That's so easy to direct. Produce movies. Just put your money down, let them do it for you. Produce movies.
Anyways, guys, yes, big shout out to Tonto Dikeh. We just hope you're able to sort out all your, life issues and everything going on with you and your family crisis and all of that. But our heart goes out to you, and we hope, you start making the right decisions. And of course, you're making money. And yes, we love you, Mama. But Tea Time continues right after this break. Let's go.